Introducing the Open Palm Podcast with host Jerome Shaw, available today on your favorite podcast platforms. The Open Palm Podcast is a positive, uplifting, motivational, and inspirational podcast. The host brings his insight and philosophy, and you can't help but gravitate towards his smile, his words, and his wisdom. Again, the podcast he hosts is titled The Open Palm Podcast. It's about inspirational messages, motivating themes, and thought-provoking ideas and topics. He'll also help you become more aware and in harmony with your own life, giving you a better understanding of your place in the world and using your skills accordingly, greeting the world with an open palm instead of a closed fist. You can find the show today on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and more. You can also connect with the host on Instagram at Jerome Shaw. That's JROMESHAW on Instagram. Jerome Shaw with the Open Palm Podcast. Motivation, meditation, mentality. Go listen, download, and subscribe today.
There are many people who claim to have tried gratitude and tried meditation and tried affirmations and tried different practices that are able to cultivate a more positive mind, a mentality that creates a brighter reality in our lives. But these things that people claim to have tried, they say, oh, I tried that. It doesn't work for me. It didn't work. It doesn't work. Well, there's something that I heard from an insightful teacher who was saying that if you try gratitude or if you do something once and say it doesn't work, it's as if you are going to the gym one time or just a few times and then saying, oh, it didn't work. I didn't build any muscle. It didn't work. It's the same thing because these things take time. It's a muscle that we're working out, a mental muscle of gratitude. I remember there was a time I was in California and I walked up to a convenience store at a gas station and I was wearing a shirt that said gratitude mindset. Now, I didn't realize it at the time, but a gentleman pointed it out to me as he stood beyond the convenience store and he asked me, hey, you being grateful? I said, yeah, I'm always grateful. He said, oh, okay. He said, how many days in a row you been grateful? I thought to myself, oh, wow. And it really dawned on me that this is a practice. This is an exercise. This is ongoing. This is lifelong. This is something that we do continuously, not just once or twice or just a few times, expecting to see results. We do it again and again and again. Find things to be grateful for. Write them down. Solidify them. Crystallize them in your mind. Look for ways to be grateful. Look for things to be thankful for and to appreciate in your day, in your life. They say that if you have a roof over your head, if you have a bed to lay down in, if you have clothes to put on, if you have food in a refrigerator, you can count yourself among 8% of the world. Can you imagine that? Out of all the billions of people, 8%. What do you have in your life that you could be grateful for? And if tomorrow came, what if all you were left with tomorrow was everything you were grateful for today? Thank you for listening, my friend. I appreciate you. This has been Jerome Shaw on TOP, the Open Palm Podcast here in San Antonio, Texas. I trust you received an encouraging message on gratitude and that it is a mental muscle you can flex. It can get stronger with time. But if you just do it a few times, don't say it doesn't work. Remember, gratitude is like going to the gym. You have to go more than once to see results. Repeat as needed. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. And if this is your first time receiving this podcast, subscribe for more inspirational messages like this. If you'd like to support, consider opening your browser to Anchor anchor.fm/jshaw. Clicking the support button there is much appreciated. Big shout out to all the wonderful supporters who continue to donate, making it possible for episodes like this. Have a blessed day or night, wherever you are, my friend. And as always, take care.